What is going on? It's Nate with another video today. I don't even know what this is. I don't know if I'm vlogging. I don't know if it's a truck talk. I don't know what's going on. But I just wanted to pick up the camera. So that's exactly what I'm doing. It's Saturday. So obviously the market is not open. No trading today. It is 10:34. And I'm headed to the gym. I'm going to Equinox in Huntington Beach. I absolutely love this gym. I literally visualize myself going to this gym for months, and it's like, now that it's my reality, it's crazy the way it works. Like, you literally, your mind creates your reality. And so I guess I just want to talk about the last month. I would say about a month, maybe a little bit longer, has been like really tough. Like, it just seemed like nothing was going my way. I don't know. Like, I really don't know how to explain it. But it's kind of like everything got taken away from me, right? Like, I wasn't posting. I wasn't really making money trading. I wasn't really selling any mentorship. Like, it was kind of like nothing was working. I tried to, I stopped detailing and I tried to sell that business. That didn't really work. And it's just like nothing worked, right? And so with all the things I teach with mindset and all this, it's like I started questioning myself. Like, is this really real? Like, does this stuff really work? Like, why is it like nothing is working and I can't do anything about it? And I think it was just a testing period. And the whole time, like, all the things that were happening, I was literally just kind of laughing at it. And I was like, this is just a test. Like, these are just testing periods, like, this is literally comical the way this is working out. But what I found is, I don't even know how to articulate it, but I was creating that reality with my thoughts. Like, the outer world, like this world out here, everything you guys see right here is just a reflection of everybody's past thinking, right? So when you're watching this, you are watching a reflection of my past thinking, right? Because when you're watching this, it's already over. I'm already a new person. I'm already doing something else. I'm already doing something else. I'm already, being someone else. Like, everything's already changed. And so that's what this world is. Like, everybody's life situation is just a reflection of their past thoughts. Sorry, I need to start drinking my energy drink. I'm not very good at multitasking, and I'm doing a lot of multitasking right now. Anyways, let me try not to hit this car. So I realized that my mind was taking me exactly, like, I was living the life that my mind was bringing me toward. I didn't even say that right still, but I was living the life that I was creating in my mind. Like, that was what my problem was. I had fallen into the negative thinking. I was always thinking about, what if this happens? I had literally went from the most, like, I had a very, very strong abundance mindset. Like, I never once worried about money. I never thought about anything. I just lived my life, and I always have more than enough. And that's how I lived for so long. But when detailing came to an end, it was like basically ripping out my comfort, my primary, income source. And then it's like, all right, now I'm ripping away your primary source of income, and now I'm moving, and your expenses are going to be like double what they were, right? So it's like you're taking away half my income or a lot of my income, and then you're doubling my expenses, right? So it's like I went through a really tough time mentally, because it was like I was in this time of scarcity. Like, I was always thinking scarce. I never had enough. Like, I was always thinking all these little things, which I'd never really gone through in my life. And I don't mean that in not in a bad way at all. But I just mean I've always been ahead. Like, I've always done what I can all the time to be in the best situation I can. And I've never had to worry about money ever in my life, because I've always put myself in the position where I didn't need to worry about money, because I had the right mindset. And so what happened was I just destroyed my mindset, right? And then with trading, it was like, oh, I'm missing all the best trades. I'm getting in all the worst trades. I'm breaking my rules. It was like nothing was going right. Like, I wasn't making videos. I completely lost this vision of myself. And I was trying to live in this new life as my old version of myself, and it just doesn't work. And so I couldn't figure out what was wrong. And I was just like, oh, I figured it out. And I would be like, oh, I need to spend more time reading. I need to do this. I need to do this. No, the problem was I wasn't spending any time imagining. I wasn't imagining my life. I wasn't imagining what I wanted to do. I wasn't imagining this version of myself. I was just living by my senses, and living by my senses only, which is only going to bring more of whatever you're looking at, right? So if you are looking at your bank account and it's low, and you're just constantly looking at that, and you're like, oh my gosh, you are just going to keep living in that all the time, right? So what you have to do is pull yourself away from the senses, and I didn't realize that I wasn't doing that. I didn't realize that I was only living by my senses, which basically means I was living like a dog. I was living like a cat, right? That's how they live. They live by their senses and by their senses only, because they don't have an imagination. They don't have will, reason, perception, intuition. They don't have any of those things that we have, and that is our guidance. That is our communication with God, right? Your intuition. I was watching a video, and this is what he was saying is, prayer is our way to communicate with God, and intuition is God's way to communicate with us. And that is like, I don't know, that just really hit me, because it's so true. Because intuitively you always have these ideas, or you're like, oh, I don't feel like I should do this, or I don't feel like I should do that, and then you'll do it anyway, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, like that didn't work. And it's like, that is basically how you can achieve anything, is you have to tap into these mental faculties. And I wasn't doing that. I was just living by my senses. I was just living by the physical world. I was living by the senses. And the thing is I think that was a time for me to really learn how to overcome what your physical senses are, right? My physical senses were telling me nothing is going right, and I had to pull myself out of that and start to see the world again in this abundance mindset. And like, money comes to me easily. I don't have to worry about money. I can do whatever. I can do what I want, when I want, with who I want. Doesn't matter. Like, you can live any life you want to live, because when you put out that energy, that's what you're going to get back. And so if you are looking at the price tag, if you're worried about rent, you're worried about money, you're worried about this, you are getting that back. You're going to get scarcity. You're going to receive lack. But when you even if you are lacking physically, if you look and you pay your rent and you're like, I'm so grateful I'm able to pay this right now. I'm so grateful now that money comes to me easily. I don't even worry about this payment. Like, when that's your mindset on it, guess what? It's going to get easier and easier to pay every time, because you're going to have more and more and more money. Because this world is just a reflection of your thoughts. So if you want to change the world, change your thoughts, and your world will change. But you have to understand that when you decide, hey, I'm changing my thoughts. Like right now, I'm like, all right, I'm changing. Like a few days ago, I made that decision. I was like, you know what? I'm living by my imagination, not by my senses. There's going to be a delay time, right? You're not going to make that decision and bam, instantly money's just in your wallet. So now you have the challenge of, can you live in your past thinking, right? Because you're living in the results of your past thoughts. Can you live in this life that completely contradicts what you are claiming to be living in your mind, and still, be in full confidence and full belief and full spirit that it's your reality? Can you look at your bank account that's low and still say, I'm abundant, right? Can you do that? Because if you can live any life you want to live. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. And I just noticed I flipped onto this frequency of, abundance and success and wealth. And I don't care what the physical world shows me. Like, this is just fake. This is just a big simulation. It's just a result of past thinking. And so I'm above that. I'm not in my past thinking. I'm in this thinking right here. And this right here is just going to catch up. And I don't care when it catches up, because I already feel it. Receiving the money physically is just like a byproduct. It's just like it's just like, oh, cool, because I already have it. Like, if you can truly grasp that, you can literally do anything in this life. I don't care when the money comes to me physically. I don't care when the wealth, when the success, when the fame comes to me physically, because I already have it internally, and the external world is just a reflection of the internal world. And so it's like, if you can really grasp that and apply that, then you can shape your reality, right? I'm not chasing money. I'm not seeking money. I already have the money. I already have it in my imagination, because my imagination is what creates the reality, and the reality is just a reflection of my past thinking. So if I have it in my mind, guess what? It's coming to me physically. I don't care when, though. I'm not even chasing it. I'm not chasing money. I don't care, because I already got it. I already have it. And so that's the mindset you have to have. You have to use your imagination to constantly be picturing this life, constantly, over and over. See yourself living this life, because you can live any life you want to live, and your mind's going to try to reject it. You're going to get that idea of that dream car, that Lamborghini, and your mind's going to be like, oh, you can't do that. And you have to reject that. Say, yeah, it's mine. You have to overcome your own mind, because your mind is your only limitation. Your mind is like your governor. And when you take off that governor, you can experience any life you want to live. I mean, look at this. I'm literally on the Pacific Coast Highway right now. There's Huntington Beach, and I'm going to my dream gym in Equinox. Like, what am I doing for a living? I'm swing trading. I'm doing a little bit of day trading. I'm mentoring people. And now I'm getting back into all the social media stuff, because it's where my passion is, and I just fell off from it. And so it's like, what am I doing? I'm living in my past thoughts. because my past thoughts put me here. I said, I want to live in Southern California. I want to go to Equinox in Huntington Beach. I want to trade for a living. I want to mentor people. I used my thoughts to create my reality, and now I'm living in that. And you can do the same. So I hope this helps. I don't know if this is going to be a vlog or just a truck talk, because that was a really long clip, but it's Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday. That's Hyatt Regency right there, that red roof. That's where I always would stay whenever I would come here. But yeah, it's a beautiful day today, and I'm about to hit a workout, and I don't know what else I have in store. I don't know. I might go to the beach, but I'll see you guys in the next clip or the next video, and later.